So, Ari, why? Why do you continue to do these things to make you go viral for your rants and insecurities and not your music? If you have insecurities, just put it into the music. At least we be talking about that and not this shit. God. Nevertheless, Ari Lennox getting toe up for her take about Martin. She ends up responding, okay? Because you guys may have already seen her speaking on the situation, but just in case you haven't, let me let you guys hear what she said about Martin's jokes from the classic TV show and his jokes about Pam. She alludes to there being some colorism involved.
The only thing that pissed me off about Martin was how much he would go on Pam. Like, I know, like, and this is coming from a girl who I love me a good, like, joking ass movie. And it even when the joking movie is like, damn, like, that was up. Like, you know, I'm not like too woke or something is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm honestly not, I'm problematic. I'm pretty problematic, low key. But my point is that there are some things where I draw the line and it just bothered me. Or like, I don't know. It's like Pam was so beautiful and so fine. And I just feel like growing up as a chocolate girl, like, I don't even know if I was able to understand the greatness of Pam because of the light that I feel like I was being fed. You know what I'm saying? Like, of just like always going on Pam, always, like, that's all I remember. And I didn't like that. But like, so I feel conflicted because while I feel like the show is incredible and I feel like Martin is a legendary show and all of the actors and Tommy and like everybody, like, legendary, amazing. Like, I adore them all. Like, you have no idea. And I adore Martin. Like, I adore him. It just would piss me off. Like the joking on Pam. I just didn't like that, you know, like I'll always kind of feel a way about that.
Now, when I first heard this, I couldn't hold back, man. I dropped a comment saying, nah, man, I think the show did a great job with balance. Every male character found Pam super attractive, except Martin. And it was specifically his girlfriend that he hated. Y'all know how that relationship go. They was trying to make a relatable situation with his girlfriend's friend being extra annoying and them roasting back and forth. That's what it was going for. But even Martin folded at a point and had to catch himself. Y'all remember that, you know, the dream episode and shit? That shit was crazy. Bruh. What is she talking about? And people started to go in on her. We gonna read some more, but you guys probably seen some of the interactions already. So if you just here for the update with Ari Lennox and what she had to say about people going in, she says, y'all already going to act like the dog jokes was okay, but he never compared Jenna to a dog. It was always Pam, but don't mind me, I'm so sensitive. Someone says, no baby, you're sensitive over a sitcom, and that's okay. Girlie roasted everybody, including Gina. What are you talking about? And they went back and forth on each other. So Ari Lennox responds saying, girl, you're not ready for this conversation, and that's okay. This person says, go make a song or something. She says, made enough songs to retire. Thanks. Now this person right here says, so what about her jokes about Martin? Those were cool. Ari says they were warranted, and she responds to someone by saying, I know, babe, and I'm also valid in how I feel. I don't know, man, but Ari, you be doing too much, man. I'm always defending Ari Lennox because I love her music, but sometimes she be doing too much. More comments on here. Nah, you tripping, sis. Pam was the annoying best friend. She rode Martin so crazy. Right back. She could have been light skinned and he still would have rode her ass. Gina Coxon strays too. Yeah, because y'all was talking about her big ass head. And the way Tommy loved her girl by Ari my girl, but she tripping on this one. The jokes may have struck an insecurity that she has, but we're not gonna act like Pam wasn't fine as hell. Everyone in the Martin universe thought Pam was fine as hell. Every single person except Martin, and even Martin thought she was fine as hell in an episode, but he had to catch himself, bro. What are we talking about, bro? You can tell the difference between people who grew up roasting and who didn't. No one was off limits, no one. He did it to everyone, Hetty Murphy. And this is why great shows like Martin can't get remade in this day and age. They're gonna be so watered down, but I think we're gonna get close to a point where that type of humor is gonna come back. It's back in like controversial sections, like podcasts. Some of them, they go in with those type of jokes. It's just tough when the bigger the podcasts get, the more they gotta water that bitch down. Some more reactions on Twitter. Chicks say, you run a shea butter Twitter when you need to check balance. Spank Horton, comedian. Yeah, let's talk about it, man. He never talked about her complexion though, and she came back just as hard and sometimes harder than Martin. Pam, the reason why I love a woman that can take a joke and dish it. They said the ironic thing is that Martin actually wanted Pam. I thought everyone knew that, which is why he always found her. That's an interesting take right there from Robert Littal from BSO. Terrain Walker says, excuse me, Pam and Martin mercilessly roasted each other. Short jokes, B2B jokes, ugly jokes, light-skinned jokes, fat jokes, bald-headed, jobless jokes, broke jokes, low IQ jokes, and even a gender-fluid individual next door jokes. Everybody got it on that show, bro. Dude says, Ari, shut the funk up, baby. I'm so tired of this new generation looking at everything through woke lens. If you truly watch Martin, no one was off limits. Cut the shit. Now, this is woke. For all the conservatives out there that be on that stupid shit, this is what woke was. People that's always thinking too deep to find issues in things. This is woke. It's not a political shit. Or should I say too woke. This is when people tell you to take a nap. You need to get some rest. This is too woke. Because being woke isn't bad. It should never be shunned because you are being aware. But when you reaching like this, it's like, nah, you doing too much. You are taking away the cultural nuance in regards to the situation. You gotta chill out. Mickey Fact said this era is softer than silk on a baby. This chick says, I'm not gonna lie, Ari Lennox seems like the exact type of person who would follow this internet narrative. But this blog found some people that actually agree with Ari Lennox. Let's just read theirs. The reaction people are having to Ari Lennox saying that about Martin is absolutely how it is to be a dark-skinned woman. You bring up what factually happened because we know why Pam was treated the way she was on the show, but everyone tells you that's not the reason and to shut the f up. Is she being a little ridiculous? Possibly. But I'm not about to sit here and act like she all the way tweaking. The BDB and buckshot jokes were absolutely colorless, dog whistles. We can't let love for the show make us be disingenuous. How if the f is that colorless dog whistles? Any black person can have BDBs and buckshots. The f you talking about? You might as well be nuns. Can't joke about shit. Ari Lennox is not wrong about the Pam jokes, and she's not the first to point it out. Times were different does not mean it can't be called out to avoid it from happening in the future work. 90 sitcoms, even my faves, are steeped in awful jokes, and it's okay to admit it. Bro, that's why no sitcoms pop off nowadays. That's why barely anything is funny on actual television, because the humor is so corny. Movies too. I can't remember the last time we had a great movie like with amazing jokes. Everything's so corny. Animals, men, all that. I'm not saying we gotta cancel the show or nothing. It's just possible to look back and be like, damn, that was kind of off. Shut the fuck up. I don't know why y'all lie. He compared her to animals, talked about her weave, even though it was always laid, and made jokes that were clearly colorless. Pam was dressed to a T every episode. Even y'all accepting she was busted due to his jokes is rooted in colorism. Who the fuck accepted she was? This is projection. This is all projection. That's what this shit is, projection, bro. What are y'all talking about? Now, Tasha Arnold said this a while ago, man, saying Martin cracking on Pam did not come from a mean place. And the reason why I could say that, because I was there as we were developing it. Where that came from was that me and Martin really went back and forth like that. She said our relationship and our dynamic was really built upon me being the best friend. And you know the best friend is always the third wheel. She's always the hater. It had nothing to do with color, so that, you know, black women or dark-skinned women, they get assaulted. So it was not derived from that at all, because that's not how Martin is. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I seen, I think DJ Envy or somebody, like maybe around this time when she was growing up, people may have joked on her the same way in a similar ways or whatever. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to have some damn colorist jokes when I was a kid. I used to. And it was women I found attractive. And I didn't know I was being colorist. I just heard jokes about skin complexion before, and I just repeated the jokes. And the person repeated the jokes to me because I was dark skinned as well. So I thought we were just picking on each other. But looking back, I'm like, oh shit. That may have messed with her self-confidence, because I was talking about her skin tone. She'll talk about mine, so I think it's all cool. But deep down, it may have hit much different for her. And I'm like, damn. With more information, I feel bad about it, but I was just a kid. Just picking on somebody that I like because I thought we were just roasting each other. But when I think about it, nah, bro. Because she used to roast my ass, bro. Like I told y'all before, my name is Cleve. People call me Cleve. And say, for instance, she in the classroom, I'm in the classroom, and they turn off the lights. She'll be like, damn, what Cleve? And everybody started laughing, bro. That shit be funny as like, that's classic, bro. They turn off the lights, what Cleve, bro. That shit funny, dog. That shit funny. But like I said, she was killing me too, so I felt comfortable joking with her that way, dog. I don't know, bro. I think I gotta ask her. Maybe, I don't know. We both tied up, so it may not be an appropriate conversation. But if you are watching this video, you know who you are. I meant no harm if you felt any type of way about my jokes about your skin complexion, but you joked about my skin complexion as well. So I think it was all cool. We all got our laughs off. I think it was much more of us laughing together than actually trying to make somebody really feel bad. But this shit tough, man. It's a tough conversation. As I grew more, I know more, and I do better. But in regards to this Martin situation, nah, dog. Me and that girl jokes was much more harsh and about skin tone, skin complexion than this shit right here. That's that Carol City shit, Miami shit anyway. So we rank your ass, that shit get disrespectful. That's just how I go. But it's all love. It's all love. But hey man, Ari Lennox, baby girl, make some music. You left Dreamville and everything. That was tough to say, but it is, but just make some music and vibe out, dog. But hey though, y'all let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.